2020 update on my 2018 fatbob 114 Softail. Still got a Corbin Gambler seat. Still just doing TBR slip-ons. DK Customs 606 Outlaw breather, air cleaner. Harley mustache engine guard. Gripper pegs. Brand new GPR steering stabilizer for the fatbob. Big fat dial. There's your peg. Plex universal with the new 2.0 system. I gutted my 1.0 system and remounted it and rewired it all back into their new shells that they offer. Some Avon grips, Oberon adjustable levers, Eagle lighting LEDs, turn signals, running a Memphis Shades Road Roar with the 17-inch tall boy on there. Amazon random any knockoff Daymaker LED Daymaker bar. Avon Cobra chromes. The front tire is getting a little worn. Back tire is still looking really strong actually. I'm loving this bike, man. I love it. Thrash and Supply, throw over, essentials. These are the smaller bags. These ones are old. They don't come with the mounting brackets that they offer now. These are just throwovers. Just a nice fin cover there. Also running a Race Brothers HLR revolver shock. That's where I mounted the external reservoir. I didn't mount it to the thing. I'm just running it through there. I'm really happy with this shock so far for the price. You know, the company is really amazing at customer service. Let me tell you that first and foremost. You will have every question answered if you contact them on their social media. That's with one of their newer mounts for the revolver thing. They come with some other mounts that really are kind of janky, but hey, they came through and got me a mount for the stock location. Looks like it'll fit with most aftermarket exhausts, as long as your exhaust doesn't breach this bolt's line. You should have plenty of room to run most of the aftermarket exhausts. I'm also running a lift extension in the back of their rear shock. I think it effectively makes their rear shock a maximum length of like 350, which is probably, you know, over 13 at least, or at least 13. And you have to contact them to get that set up. It's not cheap. It's $100 for that piece alone. But overall, there with their regular fatbob shock, I think you get like 13 inches, give or take. But it's got adjustable preload. It's got a nice thick spring in there, hydraulic preload adjust, as well as a collar adjust to crank down on your preload. Low speed compression, high speed compression, rebound. I've got it dialed in pretty good right now. I'm super happy. This is a Sissy bar from Ed Ritchie at Etsy. It's the Traveler Sissy bar. Got a nice little BMC seat lock. But I'm ripping on this bike, man. You know. This is just a 5.5-inch Drag Specialties pullback with the Thrash and Supply low bend bar. Thrash and Supply is local to me, and I like the bend of it. The price of the bar is good, and this thing rips, man. I'm using a Power Vision. I just have a basic stage 1 tune for slip-ons and a breather, and you know, I'm super happy with that. I'm super happy with that. I keep telling myself, oh, I'll get a 2-into-1, but I like the sound of the slip-ons. I like the feel of the bike. I don't feel like spending the money on a 2-into-1 currently. I'm happy, so I'm kind of shocked at that. So I've been able to buy other things like a rear shock, you know, this stabilizer from GRP, which is, you know, It looks Gucci, man. I mean, it looks badass. I'm hoping to just get a little bit more stability when you're in those turns and your wheel wobbles a little bit, or you wash out on some crooked ground or something like that. It'll kind of keep you from doing a handlebar shake like that. It'll give you a little bit more resistance to keep it tighter, is my hope. As well as it can get so tight that you can barely even move the steering wheel, or barely even move the handlebars, which would be good for, you know, these high-powered beasts with cams and stuff like that. But overall, digging this. Road Warrior fairing, man, was a pain in the ass to install on this thing. I think I just bought the wrong mounting brackets. I got the brackets for the fatbob with the stock fairing, so I think those are just angled very oddly, but I got it on and hopefully never have to take it off. But, you know, fucking having fun on this thing, man. I am loving this bike. This wide angle's making it look a little goofy, but I'm digging that tall fairing. That tall fairing look. That's it. Oh, there's my Honda Monkey that I've been ripping on. God damn, what a fun bike. Daily commuter. Love it. And then it's a Harbor Freight lift that I just got, which is overkill for oil changes. But honestly, man, once you start spilling oil just on this thing and not on your floor, you just feel so much better. And you can sit in a chair. You don't have to crawl on the ground. So I got that. That was on sale for $350, which was pretty good, I figured. But yeah, that's it. Update on my fatbob.